I want to turn the table just really quick and ask you the same thing. So when you show up in these leadership circles or in circles anywhere, and you know kind of this idea of what a leader looks like versus what you want it to look like, where's the gap still for you?
When I started, I was 23 when I got my first major leadership role. And when I would walk into the boardroom, I noticed I was a different version in that room than I was with my team. Now, it took a few years to find my voice with my team and to offer some insight into my life as a human, as a person. But what I find really interesting now is looking back at my story, I was so young that everybody was 20 years older than I was. And so when we would recap our weekends or we would recap, what's everybody going to do next week? Everyone was spending time with their kids. They were spending time with their husband. And I was going shopping. I was in the club.
Yep.
I thought it would devalue who I was and the leader that I was to be at that point in my life, right? But actually, I wish I was more transparent about that point in my life, because what I learned was that it was inspiring. It was inspiring to those I led. It was inspiring to some of my peers. It was inspiring to the leadership team. And I didn't know that. I just thought, gosh, it's so annoying being so young and in this position. It's interesting how to blend the two, who you become in that performance and in that professional environment, because it does shape you, but who you are outside of that and bringing that in a little bit more each time you step into those spaces. That was the work I had to do to meet myself fully and to say, oh, this is the Alyssa Edwards that I'm understanding. And this is the Alyssa Edwards that I want to utilize when I am leading in those spaces. But it's not easy.
No.